Hey yo, it's the Elden Bully here. I am back at it once again on my bully stuff. um, Setup is more or less the same thing. Uh, Topics today are a little sparse, but I do like to take advantage of my little podium while I'm at it. You know what I mean? But for me to be able to say like, hey, this happened, and I really want to talk about this thing right now. Uh, can't say that is the situation right now. It's more or less just me kind of hanging back and seeing kind of what comes of, you know, the regular rigmarole of the world. Um, I'm doing pretty well. I hope all y'all doing well as well. I kind of switched up on my stream juice today. Still rocking some stream juice. Don't get me wrong. Non-sponsored plug. But I have myself a special blue can for Red Bull. uh, Kind of ironic, isn't it, that they have a silver and blue color scheme, and yet they're marketing it as Red Bull. Oh yeah, I like a cherry-like flavor. I would describe it. All right. Um, as far as in the build for today, I'm still rocking my Rumi, basic Rumi. You know what I mean? But I'm also having the I also have the Sword of Night with a medicine cured, uh, plus 25 with Stormblade on it. So it's still a dexterity build at heart, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards toys and hoping that that makes more of a difference in these trading wars that I find myself in a lot of time. Oh, how dare you! Oh wow! I just kind of stood there and just took all that stuff. I should have just got out the way as soon as it started blasting me. Alright, good on you guys. GG. The wall. Shield bulk build going crazy. I was trying my best to kind of cut through him. I should have just gone at him with my Sword of Night at the ready. But I tend to default really hard on my Rumi. You know what I mean? It's just my comfort zone, and I need to step out of my comfort zone if I'm trying to, succeed more, and especially in those kind of situations. Uh, like I said, my topic, my topics for today are a little bare. So humor me while I dig into the infinite trove of wisdom that is the Elden Ring Facebook group. And trust me, I love them, and I bet they love me. Oh, come on, baloney. Now they do. People on in the group as well as the admins do post fairly consistently. Be that as it may, it's still interesting to see what people put up and whatever have you. Like, for example, I see this one posted earlier today, 17 hours ago. Just bought Elden Ring. Any tips? Don't buy Fortnite Rain after Elden Ring. Oh, shot fired. You know, freaking Night Rain is not freaking Fortnite. What is this preconception bullshit? Ah, okay. He's trying to be honorable about it, I guess.
Hey!
Try and be in the wood. Let me be me. Hiya! Take that. And dodge my pot. Well, bam. Well, bam. Oh. GG, buddy. The trading war was just not in your favor today, big guts colossal sword guy. Or I think his name was One. So he is now one with the universe. uh, thanks to my Arumi, that is. I'm just making light of the situation. He did do pretty good. I could have approached that battle a little bit differently, but at the same time, out trading a colossal is already a tall order as it is. So I don't mind flexing my special abilities more or less with my Arumi. Here's a very interesting post by a fellow by the name of Alexander Kuhn. I'll be reading this shortly. Are you serious? And then I gotta fight out of the back? What are you, crazy? I only need to hit him once. Damn it, I had him. He was this close. 1 HP wonder. Oh, ooh, salty. I am so salty right now. Ah, man. GG, guys. GG. Oh, my goodness. That was a close one. I wasn't expecting Ansbach. Like, legit. I should have, you know. I'm already used to the environments. I know he spawns there. You know what I mean? But sometimes I get a little bit too big for my own britches, and I start trying to go after these NPC summons, and they have the health pool of a deity, like I mean a legit one. You know what I mean? Lore accurate. You know what I mean? Jesus, how can you have a health pool so immense and still call it a fair fight? You can't. You can't. That's broken. FromSoft, please fix that. In that case, you can, and on paper you can still take them out, but it's gonna take you forever. Or use gravity, not just incantation style, but you know what I mean, like make them fall off a high ledge and. Here's hoping you have that chance. Giant's Mountaintop Catacomb. Alright. Nina. I have a good feeling that this might go well. Let's hope that I am correct in my theory. Usually not the best as far as the feelings. Ooh. Interesting contraption here. And the sign disappeared. Does this mean that they're on the top part? Could be. I'm gonna guess that they are at the top of the elevator. This could be a little dicey for me though. They're gonna be waiting for me. I'm good. Okay, somebody just didn't make it. What is going on? Oh, I see. I went way too far back. They're somewhere down the line. Okay, so maybe they took the elevator down. Very possible. And if that's the case, it's gonna be a long journey. Jeez. Well, here we go. It's taking so long. Somebody already became Elden Lord, and the whole time that I've been waiting. I would have been surprised if they were like right there in the elevator. Alright. Let's hope I'm right, you know. There's a chance they're not in this direction. I gotta keep looking. Ouch. Oh, he almost had me there. Come on, Nina. Fair fight. Fair fight. Well, that's not very fair. I want to show off my cool knight blade. Think you'll like it. Wha-bam, 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 wha-bam. Wah! Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's what I get for trying to be a show-off. GG, Nina. She got me. Blasphemous blade with a basic moveset too. Dang. Oh, dang. Got too big for my own britches. Oh Lord. Lordy. What a shame, what a shame. Maybe I should have gone for a fully charged. You know what I mean? Crunk out some more damage out of my talismans instead of just tanking everything. Tough call. How about... No! That was not a good idea. Gotta switch my talismans back. Ah. Oh man, I was so close. Hey, John and... Oh damn. Hey, I actually, I remember being here before. Holy moly. There's a chance that I'll survive this. You can't block these hits though. And ooh. W. Woo! GG's, guys. Ah, Ansbach is indestructible, but oh boy, you know he got pretty sour from that L. Dang. Deuces. Hey, he had a good strategy going on there, and I had to take out his boy first and foremost, which made it 2 times tougher. I'm gonna be honest. But once it usually equates, you know, once you balance the scales as far as in like from a 2v1 or a 3v2, 3v1 or 2v1, usually the numbers don't favor them once they start favoring me. God forbid I have some level of backup as well, whether that be an environmental enemy or another invader sometimes. Sometimes you can get really lucky and other invaders will be there to kind of lend a hand. You know what I mean? A lot of the times invaders are not as friendly though. They tend to be jerks, like me. So, you know, approach with caution as an novice invader. Approach other invaders with caution. Because the friendly fire is always on. Oh man. Okay. Beefcake is the host. Okay. This must be a DLC area. I'm gonna imagine. It looks DLC adjacent. I think my choice as far as in talismans is doing me justice. Even though maybe having a triple full flask would be wise, being able to be tanky is still really cool. So let's do with what we got, and you know, we'll figure something out. Oh man, this is tricky as far as in getting from one spot to another. Whoa. Okay, I have had enough practice in Night Rain to know how to do some parkour. Oh. Wha-bam, wha-bam. Woo! Take that, buddy. And your friend's way over there. He didn't even have the guts to help you. Wow, what a friend. He's always those closest to you. Then the bloody you down. I'm gonna stop with my silliness. That is not true. Yo. Oh, that's sick, guys. That's sick. How dare you guys? Ah, no way. Oh, well, I took out your friend, guys, but you were able to cheese me through that little edge. I should have just committed to an endure and just ran through. Ah, oh, you lucky guys. I will return and I will get you, host beefcake. Mark my words. Oh man, hey, it was a pretty good 1v1 as far as what we had with the Sunbro beforehand. Tricky though, because that that freaking spot in the DLC is a nightmare because of the freaking pitfalls. You know what I mean? Ah man, you know what that little ledge 1v1 I just had, I mean 2v1 I just had reminded me of? It just gave me PTSD from Dark Souls 1. I'm trying to go into the freaking the Hog and Small 2v1 boss fight. At some point, then Andolandor, you have to do that ledge with the two freaking Silver Knight archers. I hate those guys. Ah man, they were a legit menace. Ask any Dark Souls 1 player, they'll tell you. There was that rare Ultra Instinct moment that you can kind of develop over a lot of trial and tribulations of, you know, going through that area. But at first, for the layman, it is horrible trying to get through that. Tatty, host Tatty. All right, let's take down Tatty. Um, ooh, I can see a great sword. I'm gonna guess maybe a colossal, given that I can see it from such a far distance. Ooh, Pop beats Bow. What? You want some of this? You don't want nothing of this. What bam. You can't out-trade me. You could poison me. That is still a thing you could do. Yes. Come on, Taddy. You're doing pretty good. What happened? What are we doing here? We're just gonna be running? Like, seriously? Biggest chicken in the world. Get him, boys. We're gonna just be running around in the lake. Come on, Taddy. Don't make this difficult. Wow, he can actually out-trade me pretty well with that, Ooh, scary. Can't out-trade me. Oh, damn. Okay, I see you, Taddy. I see what you're doing there. Okay, definitely had a lot of Dark Souls experience to some degree. I will be back, Taddy. Mark my words. I'm surprised he's running the Tanzer's Tongue run in of itself. I thought he would have some kind of backup. Nope, just bare bones. Bare bones, Teddy. I see you, Teddy. I'll get you, Teddy. Damn it. He can out heal me, of course. So I was already screwed in that department. I think the lack of approach as far as in trying to get the full damage out of my Rumi combo is still kind of what's crippling me to some degree. Oh, I haven't had to fix my physics again. Uh, Maybe if I just do a little tweaking as far as in my physics chemistry, um, I can crunk out a little bit more extra points and damage. But I'll have to get back to that as soon as I can. Right now, I have to focus and stay on target. Ah, man, please don't tell me they're high above me. That would be a real pain. I'm pretty sure they are. Given my luck. Dang it. It was going so well. I was doing so well against Daddy. Screw you, Daddy. So mad. So infuriated with that fellow. Oh, we'll get even. Come on. It frustrates me when it does that. Come on, come on. Aw, man. And now they're summoning another cooperator? Come on. This is my last Phantom Finger. If this doesn't work, well, I guess I'm stuck down here. Nah, that sucks. Oh, man. Finally. And the marker's gone, so that means I'm nearby. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, dude, you're like naked. Holy moly. Naked or not. Oh no! I was not gonna survive that onslaught. No way. No way, no how. I should have focused a little bit more solely on the host there. I would have been I would have been better off for sure. Oh well. It be like that. It really do be like that sometimes. Ah, man. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, yeah, but I did have one particular thing I had in mind as far as a topic for conversation, if you guys would humor me. And that is Fallout. The first half of the Fallout TV show so far. And my thoughts and opinions on it. Not that they're very riveting in and of itself, but I thought, hey, what the heck, right? So, I think so far, the first half of season 2 for the Fallout TV show is on Amazon is really well done. I think all the storylines so far have been rolling along pretty well in a consistent manner, not kind of like anything too out of the ordinary from somebody who considers themselves a Fallout fan, which I do. I think they're doing it justice. If I had a favorite character from season 1, it would be the Ghoul. But for this season so far, man, Maximus has been shining really, really, really brightly. I really like how they're making the whole Brotherhood Civil War storyline make a lot of actual practical sense, and then a lot of it reminds me a lot of like what happened in the Legion with their uh, mirror like images of each other, more or less. You know, old Republic ways of thinking that are dated and causing a lot of problems, and and approaches that are just really wild. You know what I mean? Um, I for a minute, I want to consider how long did it take him to make the decision to hoard that particular advanced piece of technology for themselves, or was it like a reflex? Because as soon as they acquired it, it was almost like, all right, we can't tell anybody about this. Oh, okay. He's gonna fog wall me. Stop him! Stop him! Well, there goes your friend. Wait.
Hey!
Wait. I want a fair fight. Don't you dare. Oh, dishonest. This is why I I tend to stick to my bully-like ways, because of freaking hosts that take advantage of my guardness. My mercy isn't validation for your cowardice. If I put down my sword and I try to give you some level of a salute, it's to initiate actual combat. The fact that you would turn tail and run into the fog and take your chances with the boss, or it just, oh my goodness, it's so dishonest. I can't freaking deal. Ah. It drives me bananas. This is why I joined the force. Because of scum like you. Oh my goodness. God dang. Okay. Midra's Mance. We have a Sunbro up here, right here next to us. I'll trade you. Ah, that was a bad idea. He bled me with that great sword. Ooh, that sword is the sword of Milos. Whatever it is, he got me. GG, guys. Oh man, that was so freaking painful. Painful to watch, painful to feel, painful to experience. I will be having nightmares about that in particular encounter tonight, indeed. Oh man, I need to come up with a better approach for these kind of invasion situations. I just default to endure and just, roll the dice on whether I can out trade them or not. And lately, it's not been going in my favor. It just hasn't. Oh, speaking of which, I just remembered. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of a pause so I can mix up my physics, so I can go crunk out some more damage out of it. You know what I mean? I was trying to be a little bit more on the favorable side as far as in my physical approach, but I really do think that this is probably for the best. I mean, it'll feel a lot better, that's for sure. Let me see. Let's try out the Axe Talisman, why don't we? I know it's not gonna favor us as far as in the weight there, but here we go. I can still rock that. I'm kind of feeling this again. I'm not sure. Cause I want to try out something different as far as in fashion. Yeah, let's just try this. It looks pretty nice. It kind of reflects based on what I'm wearing as far as in the gauntlets and the leggings. You know what I mean? It just kind of looks a little funny, like when without the actual, you know, if I was not covered in red glow stick juice, I'd look really silly, now wouldn't I? But hey, you know what I mean? Hey, hey, hey! The party's already getting started, and I wasn't invited, huh? Rena, hang in there! Oh, they took him out. It's over for him. Whoa. Oh! Rena might have failed, but the carriage definitely finished the job as far as in the host being taken care of. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. That whole dungeon is nothing but a giant death trap. It is a nightmare. Legit. Like, whew. Like, wow. Not saying I'm surprised. I'll tell you that right now. Oh man. Yeah, this build is gonna be a lot more meaner. It's gonna hit a little bit more for sure. Got a lot more punch to it as far as in the charge attacks being enhanced. That's really the main source of my damage. Even though I do have Stormblade in the back of my pocket in case I need it as a ranged option, which is hardly ever. Same goes for my incantations, but it's nice to have them. You know what I mean? You know, overwhelm somebody with a little bit of a spam combo. You know, drive them bananas and then take them down. It's a psychological warfare. Hmm. What is this? How is he hiding within the camp this way? I'm actually pretty impressed. Hmm.
Hey!
Hey!
Nah, I knew it. Whoa! Ka-ching!
Hey!
Oh, I just like flirting. Hey, and I like the glowing red juice does make the outfit look so much better. It all comes together, you know, when it's all in the same shade. Yeah. Uh, I like I like the practice sometimes that I see a lot of Souls players usually like that to incorporate to their character. It's either make them look really nice and dapper, or make them look like absolute abominations. And I'm okay with either, honestly. One of these days I will be rocking a pumpkin head build just for you guys, just to see how it would like be received by the host, more or less. You never see anybody at this level rocking a pumpkin head. The poise is terrible. Also, the hated. Oh, hated. That's a that's a strong choice of words, but there also. I say strongly disliked. How about that? Want to get down there, but I'm afraid that the fall damage will be too much. Hmm. Yeah, that's risky. And they might not even be down there. They might just be up here, and I'm just kind of focusing on the bottom part because I like to hyper focus. Okay. I'm on the higher part of wherever they could possibly be, so it's better off for me to just work my way down from the top. Oh, then the bridge. Interesting. Okay, so I have to get down there somehow from where I'm at. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, there is no relatively simple way of doing that. Let's just try one of these fingers, why don't we? Come on. Crossing my actual real life fingers that this works. Ah, man. Yes! Right on the bridge. Pretty good spawn. Oh, come on, let's go fight in the bridge. No, 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 no. Alright, now let's fight. No! I deserve that L. Dang, GG's, man. Legit. 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 Kung Fu kicked my butt right off of that bridge. Ooh. Did not stick the combo and got totally destroyed by that Charge Dash of War. Ooh. That L was deserved. Still hurt. Dang. That's some crazy work, man. Holy moly. Also, the hated. Now I see why he's strongly disliked. I don't hate the guy. I just think he's got a hard time. He has a very prickly personality. The marker's gone, so they must be nearby. At the bottom? No, they're not. Okay. Hiya! Oh, wait. Would that work? I don't know. Hiya! No. Did not work. Hey! He's down here. I don't think you're gonna outtrade me here, buddy. And that was without my physics going on. Oh, I have backup? Heck yeah, it's rare. Oh, dang it. I was asking for that. Totally just stood there and got blended by those guys. Come on, buddy. I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you, Red. Bum, 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 bum. To be continued. Oh, man. Cannot outtrade certain builds. As soon as I saw those spiky balls, I knew I was in trouble. But his buddy there with the raptor claws, dang. You know what? It's just bleed on top of bleed, you know? Staggered me for sure, 100% with that bleed proc. Oh, man, painful. Painful lessons being learned today, that's for sure. A lot of L's. Who knows if I want to be tracking each and every one of them for a clip. I'll do my best, you know what I mean? I post more L's than the casual Souls player, so I'll tell you that. Souls players that tend to stream don't post any L's most of the time because they're afraid of the backlash or whatever have you. I think it's a little silly. Should have taken a nice sip of my physic right away. Debatable. But I already did, so just gonna commit. Ah, man. There I am being silly again. Oh no. They'll put me in the silly house again for being too silly. Hey, it's Daddy. Hey, this build, I fixed it for you. Ah, see, Taddy? We're even. Even Steven. You see, Taddy? That's all you needed to do is learn your lesson. But I think the minute that he saw me spawn in, he recognized my name. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna put down whatever I'm doing right now and focus on this. I respect that. Especially considering how I've been fog wall today. The most dishonest possible way imaginable. And, yeah, no. GG's, Taddy. You did earn that W, that last round, but I'll tell you what. Once I tweaked things to my advantage, and I started actually focusing on just crunking out those numbers, your setup just couldn't hold up, unfortunately. So maybe, you know, uh, pump up that vigor a little bit higher. You know, couldn't hurt. I've seen people running vigor builds. Builds with the vigor at level 30. I'm just like, what, are you crazy? You're gonna get one shot by everything. 30 is nothing. 40 is already kind of toting the line as far as in low numbers, you know what I mean? How are you gonna be doing any, like, even a PvE? 30, 40 vigor is really low, and anything that isn't a freaking hitting with a pillow can possibly take you out right away, or with 2 hits possibly. The first hit usually is the harder hitting one. Hey. How's this, buddy? What are you doing? Oh, gotcha. This is gonna hurt. Chair of the Abyss. Well, I'm part of the heir to the Abyss. Bye, fellas. Good game, good game. You know, the different. I like that once a line that Batman had in the whole crossover. I think it was like the Injustice League. I can't remember. He was fighting Owlman, I think. He's like, the difference between the real difference between you and me is that we both when we both looked into the abyss, you blinked. And then he pushes the button and he kills him. Even though Batman says, "Oh, I'm never gonna kill. I don't use guns." Well, I'll push a button from a space-time continuum machine and send you into an alternate universe where you don't exist anymore. That's not killing. That's totally different. God forbid that was the Joker. He wouldn't push the button then. Terry not. So it's not Terry? Or is it Terry not? I guess it's Terry not, because that's literally what it says. They're nearby to some degree. I'm gonna take my chances and just follow the route that I see before me. Oh, I see you. Garo, the funk?
Hey!
You gonna try to climb? Oh, dude. Okay. That, I'm pretty sure that your technique is very powerful for wherever you're from, but it, it's there's one weakness to your technique. This is Earth. Tiberius has invaded as well, huh? Okay. Okay. We have another invader. The more the merrier. Oh, he's taking care of business upstairs, I see. Come on, I don't want to be late to the party. Come on, Mr. Oh! Wow! So he took out the invader, huh? That must mean this guy has some really juicy. Okay.
Hey!
Alright. Decent connection. Straight sword. Okay, no, it's a thrusting sword. Sorry, buddy. Really? I thought we were gonna have an honor duel. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep it honorable. Woohoo! Terry, not. Good game, good game. Not bad. Had me kind of gremlin mode there, you know what I mean? Had to really lock in and make sure I got that W, but once I actually started taking things a little bit seriously, and I guess they never really do account for my crimson amber from my wondrous physic, which kicks in when they don't fully KO me from a big hit right off the bat. So once they realize that they can't, you know, get the kill when they see blood in the water, it's over. I'm already there and I'm already getting in my next lick. So it works. It definitely works as far as my approach for the build. You know what I mean? Sure, there are still advancements that can be made. Don't get me wrong. But you know, be that as it may, as I like to say, there's still a lot of good potential and a lot of good work to get out of what I'm working with at the moment. And some battles are just more unbalanced than others. You know what I mean? Oh, the Black Knife Catacombs. Alright, alright. I'm gonna get her downstairs, wherever this Terry not. I remember I was here before. Was I? Was I not? What is this? Interesting. Okay. Guarantee I've faced Terry not already before. That is not the issue here. The issue here is their placement in the map. Can be a little bit tricky to really get down. No. Especially when you can't aim. Yeah, I definitely was here earlier. Within the last 5-minute mark, I would even assume. Oh, it's Atla Battle Angel. Oh, I like the cosplay. The eyes must be huge. GG's. GG's, Blue. I don't really show a lot of Blues respect, but I will you. Ouch. He knows this moveset very well. Okay. Let's go back to getting some work done, right? Oh! Not bad, not bad. Did not expect that. Oh, come on! It's already an uneven battle. Come on, Daddy. I know you try to make it somewhat even, but it's not. It's an uneven battle. Oh. You deserve the point down. GG's, Taddy. GG's. Oh, man. Just go for the throat. If you have the win, just get the win. You know what I mean? You can't brag about, oh, I almost beat you. You know what I mean? Eh. Eh. Got a lot of good approaches though. They did educate me as far as in certain kinds of builds that I would be running into. But you know, all situational, honestly. And either are always more than one kind of approach as far as facing somebody that's using Endure, especially if they tend to spam it like I do. But it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. In fact, if you have Endure yourself, you can just pair yours against theirs and just kind of, you know, balance the scales from that point on. In fact, it would basically be a negate altogether. You know what I mean? Because you're both enduring at the same time. The difference would be probably within the millisecond. But now we're talking like DPS numbers and that kind of stuff. Which could still vary. Don't get me wrong. All these numbers have multiple variations. Oh, that phantom spooked me there for a whole second. Alright, guarantee that's them. I like the bonfire. Oh, how I missed the bonfire. Bonfire used to be my home. Hey, I see you guys. Where you guys are going? You're not going anywhere without me now. Well, there goes your friend. Ah, shield. So that makes me feel like katana versus katana. Sword of Night versus golden shield. Stop running, Hosty. Face me. Oh. Whoa. Ooh. I love it. I love it. That freaking combo is amazing. It's just Asher War, quick heavy, followed by the quick light, and it's just instant Swiss cheese. Well, not Swiss cheese. Well, sliced Swiss cheese, I guess. You know, I don't fill them with holes, but it definitely feels that way. Oh my god, holy moly. the, and it was uh, the host there in that situation was using a light greatsword, not a katana. So, different approach as far as that whole thing goes. Still fantastic fight. Stance Ash War versus Stance Ash War, which is always an interesting back and forth. That's for sure. The Academy of Rare Lucaria. I haven't been here in a little while. Freda. Freda. Do not see the host from here. The boss is down there. And the host is still not here. Interesting, interesting. As far as in my spawn point, I don't. Sometimes I have an idea of where I am spawn wise, but it's more, I guess, because I haven't been here in such a long time. That has me pretty put off as far as in where I am, because I'm so lost. See, the marker's gone. But where? Where has it gone? Hmm. Target acquired. Yeah, I'm a buff up. We got Brian and Freda. And Brian is just kind of sitting there emoting. Let's give him a little gift. Oh, okay, so they're not AFK. There's your... Well, Brian's first on my list. I took out your friend. You're next. Run, Freda, run. Run, little piggy. Ha ha ha. Ah, the ball got him. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, the invisible ball got him. That's a successful invasion. That's a good one. No! That ball almost getting me in the face. Jesus. Oh, that was really bad jokes. Really, really bad jokes. But so far, really enjoying how things are going. Honestly, as far Maximus, back to talking about Fallout Season 2, the first half of the season so far, and how my feelings on Maximus's storyline, and how they fleshed it out. You know, I feel like they kind of give Lucy a lot of the softball kind of decisions to make, more or less. But as far as the Max, like, he has to like literally take sides in the war against like his surrogate father. Like, it on paper is horrible. You know what I mean? You can see it on his face. He's just being torn apart, having to go through this kind of stuff. Chev the Abyss. We've dealt with this person before. Oh, they fog walled me. Oh well, it'll be like that. They earned that fog wall, I'll tell you that. They knew what to expect probably from remembering my tagline, you know what I mean? But I don't always mean to instill fear in the community. But I like that I'm established to some degree. Oh my goodness. As far as the Maximus approach to ghouls having uh, the right to exist, not be destroyed by the Brotherhood, makes me happy. Especially in that whole situation with Xander, it was really messed up, and I can't exactly see Maximus taking that approach, even if he wanted to. Kind of just not in his character, you know what I mean? To be so heartless. But you know what? The Brotherhood is a very big organization, and they have a lot of individuals in the ranks from generations and generations. So you know, them getting somebody to kind of agree with their approach as far as in how they operate, their beliefs and abominations and so on and so forth. Um, like it's not too hard to believe that they can get somebody to agree with them. Is more of what I'm trying to say, I guess. Not saying that they're right in any kind of capacity. Um, I like Elden Alliance, uh, Brotherhood of Steel. Their approach and their philosophies of helping out their community that they're involved with, in order to make advancements together collectively. That's kind of like on paper, like what they were trying to do. Uh, Either which way, the main word in that whole thing is help. You know, just in general. If you're not helping, what are you really doing, Brotherhood? You're hurting in some ways, more or less, more in most cases. But and now they're hurting themselves, um, which is really bananas. Because you would imagine, you know, things are already pretty bad. Ah, they're gonna get me. Oh. Yeah, do your little dance, guys. Do your little dance. I swear to God. I had very little chance to recover it in any real capacity. I kind of foobarred as much as I possibly could foobar in that situation. But, you know, it'd be like that. You know? Not gonna always come out on top. But you could strive. You can strive to achieve that if that is your goal. You know what I mean? Dang, it still hurts though. I don't like getting destroyed that way. I don't think anybody likes to get destroyed that way. Holy moly. Jesus. Freaking A. And trying my best to stay on topic as far as in like what I'm talking about with the whole Fallout TV show. It's particularly Maximus's relationship he has with his surrogate father of the Brotherhood, the old man who keeps calling him son and whatever have you. I know he has a name and whatever. I'm just a little, you know, here and there. Hey, I'm in the boss fight. I didn't know I can get in here. Nice. Yep, let's make this even. Oh, buddy. Oh, you're so screwed, buddy. You are so screwed. Let mean, I'm on a fully buff, so I can really test out my build here. Oh, you're so screwed, buddy. I have no idea what's going on with you, but you're doomed. Ah, GG guys. Woo. Holy moly. Okay, so friendly fire was on with Lydia. Ah, that's really weird. That was a really weird invasion there, guys. I'm gonna have to really look back at that one and really analyze it. Holy moly. First off, it's not every day. It's very rare for me to ever get an invasion mid-boss fight in a boss room, specifically fog wall like boss room. And the Renala one, holy moly. I would have loved to be able to see the kind of stuff that she was rocking them with. It just looked like they were getting destroyed anyways. And fortunately for me, I was able to take down the first Sunbro without too much of a problem. Had a little bit of a Kevin vibe. I think it was more just the armor set and the medium shield that was kind of making me think. So, but you know, you're in a boss fight, you might as well. You know what I mean? Go with whatever makes you feel comfortable. But at the same time, it's just holy moly, that was bananas. That went crazy. Oh my goodness. I never know what to expect sometimes about these invasions sometimes. They just go really crazy. I can see them from a distance, and the name of the host is Poppins. Host is Poppins. Oh, I see them putting on the mimic. That one cross in the distance seems to be moving. Bye, buddy. Bobson. Ah! I took him out before he even got a chance to do his thing. Oh, what a shame. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, full frost. Damn, the roll catches for that thing are crazy. Alright. Time to give him the business. Bye, Poppins. It was fun while it lasted. I humored you enough. Oh, man. It's always a pleasure to take down a wizard. Personally, certified wizard exterminator. Oh, my God. Man. You know, I used to like rocking a lot of int builds back in the day. That was like my main thing. But once I started investing a little bit more into faith and really just hanging out with Solaire and being inspired by his lightning casting abilities, faith is just the way to go for me now. You know what I mean? But it was a gradual turn from one to the other. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, a good int build is still pretty peak if you know how to make it right. You know what I mean? Even if you just have a little splash of it, magic, heck, sometimes that's all it takes. Ooh. Okay, it looks like they might have taken out the carriage. So there's a chance that we have a fair fight before anything goes crazy here. But just to be sure, I'm getting my stacks on. Hey, buddy.
Hey!
It's Kermit. Arr! Kinda don't want to destroy you, but at the same time, let's see if you can take a hit. What that? Well, he can take a hit. Oh, did I just let him get away from me on an elevator? No way, he just did me like that. That's bananas, guys. That's banana. I literally had him right here at the palm of my hand. And here he is playing 5D chess on me. Holy moly. Now that he knows what to expect, I can also expect him, you know, to be prepared, that's for sure. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? He could buff himself up again. He could just choose to opt out. Some people choose to scoop. I totally understand. In these kind of situations, totally understandable. Yeah, I'm gonna endure my way while going towards the top. I don't want to find myself in any kind of sticky situation. No, not again. Oh, that's what I get for chickening out of that whole situation. What is this ladder fight? I mean, this elevator fight. It's just dumb. It's comical at this point. It's really comical. Jeez. Here I go up, and I go down, and I go up, and I go down. This is peak Elden Ring right here. Peak PvP Elden Ring. Can't get any better than this, folks. Oh my goodness. Alright. I finally won that trade. That was a fair trade. That elevator fight took forever. Holy moly. Literally, it went up and down like at least 4 or 5 times during that one invasion. This is needless. And I had him, literally, if he hadn't gone up that elevator the first time, he would have been toast. Let's just be real. He would have been toast. Man, I swear to God. Sometimes I really just can't believe it. Holy moly. Oh man. Now followed me right away. What a shame. Oh my goodness. That was freaking hilarious. What else have I really? I can only really say positives about this second season of the Fallout show. Don't get me wrong. If I get a little nitpicky, I guess it would be like some ghouls during some of the quick events, like the massacre that Maximus and Xander were doing, or beforehand. They look a little Spirit Halloweeny. But other than that, it's just like a nitpick, you know what I mean? It's still better than anything I can pull off, personally, you know what I mean? I'm no cosplayer, but, you know, be that as it may, the show itself is still pretty freaking good. The writing is really well done. I have an inside joke that I have with a friend, with one of my bandmates. And I'm like, Fallout Season 2 is just Smiling Friends. It's just Smiling Friends live action. Live action Smiling Friends. Hey, wee man. And Saul. Better call Saul. Better be careful, Walter. I'll pack up his looks, Walter. Oh yeah, there goes your friend, buddy. He didn't do you much favors, honestly. You got some guts, kid. Wee man had to go wee all the way home. Ha ha ha. GG guys. Oh, oh man. It's just the trade machine is just never leaving the station. Oh my goodness. You know, uh, I would imagine that a host sees their partner get killed in battle and they kind of educate themselves as far as in their kind of approach that they could use that would benefit them better, you know. But as far as in that sharing that one brain cell with their partner, that usually ends up being the case, which doesn't fare well for them, unfortunately. Um, that's not always the case. Tazzy and the host is Phil. I don't see Phil. Oh, I see Phil now. Well, there goes your friend. Oh, Phil, you're done. You're toast. You're gonna die. Get him. Get him. Ooh. Good work, my minions. Your sacrifice was not in vain. You have achieved victory, ultimate victory, my champions. That was a tricky invasion there. It's one thing that you're invading already in a place that's just literally poisonous swamp, but it's another thing to have backup. Wow. Yeah, you would think why didn't he spam the heal? You know what I mean? You would think, but that's not always the case. You know, I guess that's more of a reflex that just some people don't have. And they're like, oh, I'm running a pure FP run, no HP flask. I'm like, okay, but you know, there's still healing incantations. There's healing items. There's warming stones and whatever have you, whatever tickles your fancy. No healing isn't really an option. Dang it. Curse you for fog walling me. I shall return to your world, Spence. Or Spans. Or whatever your name is, Hosty. I'll be back. Man. Some of these invasions have been just bonkers. Just bonkers, bananas, crazy banana pie. Just making things up now. Holy moly. I finished my stream juice, and that was I think it is the largest can that you can get of Red Bull. It's like 24 ounce? 16 ounces. Only Slayer is the host. So let's not check out the host right away. Okay. Yep, fully buffed. They kind of made a mistake by letting me buff up the way it is. You goofed, guys. You darn goofed. The goof of the goofies. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I like the light show. It could make it this far if you keep trying. Alright, let's try something different with this fella, why don't we? Oh, GG's. Honorable. Honorable back and forth. Yes, yes, indeed. Did not see the sort of night coming though. I'll tell you that. Woof. Uh, try to mix it up a little bit, you know, to some degree. And I could have just, you know, flat out made an example out of him with the Rumi, but you know, that's not always the best way to really defeat your enemy. Sometimes you gotta meet them at their level and just show them that there's more than one way to achieve victory. Not always just spamming an actual war. Even though it is fun, don't get me wrong. But basic attacks can really benefit you, can only benefit you if you know how to use your weapon properly. If you're not trying to use your weapon properly through basic attacks, then what are you really doing? I'd be hard pressed to imagine somebody running the whole game just Asher War.
Hey.
This is an interesting mix of people.
Hey!
Maggie seems pretty nice. Do I trust them all? I'm not sure. Well, there goes your friend. Pick up thy sword. Come on. Ah! Whoa, fancy. I like it, I like. Now take this. And some of this. Oof. GG's, Maggie. I like the fashion. And the friendliness. Sorry, Other Red, you're just a little bit too late to this party. I like the martial arts build, though. Oh, wow. That was an interesting invasion, I'll tell you that. It had me thinking, what's the best approach? As far as, you know, friendliness and loneliness is godliness, and godliness is cleanliness, and God is empty, just like me. I don't know. You can just guess how my brain is a battle between two wolves. And they're both very, very hungry. Oh my goodness. Well, I think this is me being hungry. Jesus Christ. What am I even saying anymore? Whoa. Oh, whoa, what happened? Whoa. Did the host get... Whoa, okay. Whatever's going on, it's going on way up there. So let's hope that it's gonna... This spawn is exactly where I need to be. And hopefully I get there before whatever happens, because it's taking them down. Oh, I see what's going on. This is awkward. Looks like they're gonna come after me hard. Oh yeah, here they come. Ooh, nice shot. Holy moly. what the heck is this? It's the freaking gang squad from hell. Holy crap. It totally gave me Dark Souls 2 PTSD. Holy moly. I had no idea what I was doing after 5 seconds. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna die now. Holy moly. Yeah, there's always better approaches. Holy freaking moly. Yo, this gameplay deserves a T. Let's see how we do. Let's continue on. Hopefully we do better. I don't know. With the last invasion, I think we could only do better. We could only do better. Holy moly. Kenach. Okay. Am I gonna be able to buff all the way before I get to my target? Let's see. Will it make a difference? That's also a good question. I'm so used to that little squawk coming from the bird in the night rain. Yeah, you guys have bubbled up. Nice and bubbled up. Wise. I see you. I see you. I'm hunting you guys down. Oh, it's so over for you, buddy. I am not even sorry. Not even a little bit. Totally earned that. Blackblade would have stood a chance. He's pretty beefy as far as in the HP. Not bad, not bad. You can't just turn tail and hope for the best. Especially once you already know you're being invaded. Kind of have to, dig your feet deep and earn your next grace. Cause just running for it is not gonna cause me to be like, oh, they're running, maybe I should be nice. No, in fact, much the opposite. The minute I catch up with you, on sight. We're not even near boss. It just makes me think like, what the heck? What? Do you really expect me to just let things go? The heck is going with you? Man. I say it to even my peaceful invasions. Pick up thy soul. You know, the heck are we doing here? Okay. I'm assuming they're ahead of me in this particular direction. And if I'm correct, yeah, I am. Oh. Oh, this is not the first time I've been done dirty by a dang elevator. My feelings on elevators are starting to become not very positive. I'll trade me, buddy. Nope, no trading. Okay. Nice of you for coming by. Thank you. Thanks for the free heal. Yeah, it's just like I said, let's keep rocking and let's keep rolling. Well, things can only get better. Oh, summoning another cooperator. Alright, the more the merrier. Why don't we? There's a way to get down there even without pushing the elevator button, so it's not totally necessary to address that. It's still nice to have it as an option, though. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Nah, it's just me being mean. How dare you run away from me? I deserve that smack. Oh man. How dare you run from me? And you elevator block me. That's so mean. That's so dishonest. You know I'm gonna rub it in. Jesus Christ. Come on. It's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. He tried to really wave of gold me before I walked back into that room. That was pretty funny. It's like if you're gonna get in here, you have to go through my wave, my wave of piss. Oh man! Thank you very much. No, thank you. Jesus, I just don't get the thought process sometimes. It escapes even me. You know what I mean? But it helps, you know. It helps to make them feel better. You know what I mean? Thought process is beyond me. Beyond me. Oh man. Hey, it must work though. You know what I mean? I can only imagine how often some of these people get invaded. You know what I mean? Can't be like a once in a blue moon kind of thing. Oh, dang it. Boggled me. I don't know. There's new Elden Ring players every freaking day. So who am I to say, right? I'm looking at things from somebody who's been playing these games a little bit longer than the casual player, I would imagine. So, you know, I can't really bear judgment on certain approaches as far as in game wise. You know, it's almost instinctive. And another good point now that I'm thinking about it is it's such a more vastly wide open kind of game compared to the former Souls games. So, you know, people's approach as far as in kind of meandering and seeing what they can find, you know, that's where I kind of make my entrance. You know what I mean? Oh, you have time for side stuff? Well, I'm gonna make some. I've made some time for you, and you're gonna have to make some time for me. You know what I mean? More or less, picking up your sword. You know what I mean? And seeing, testing your metal against another invader. Because you know you're already doing that against the environment. The difference here is that I have a brain. Well, whatever chew a bubble gum that I pass off as my brain. Hey, crispy.
Hey!
Hey, I'm trying to be nice here, buddy. Bye, Crispy. Alright, let's do this, mage. Foxy Clear Pouch. Hey, I recognize that name. You're from the Billion. You're the Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Oh, GG's. Good one, wizard. Though running is not always a good technique. Oh, man. I would say I feel bad, but then I would be lying. Oh, my goodness. Foxy Cleopatra. Now that's one heck of a name, I'll tell you that. Oh man, and the guy, the big boy with the big hammer, scary, scary. But unfortunately, not that scary when you can't land the dang hit. Then after that, a lot of bark, no bite. You know what I mean? Scorpion River Catacombs. Huh. Oh, this is interesting. Ah, they're like dealing with a lot as far as an environment. Hmm. Let's see if I can get to them before the environment does. Interesting, interesting. They have very interesting builds, I'll tell you that. Really committed to the cosplay. Woo! Got the host. Eh, I'll take it. Ah, I know, Mr. Crucible Knight. I'm sorry. Good game, though. He did a good job. He did a really good job as far as kind of keeping me at bay as a goalie. But it's always the hosts that are super aggressive that end up just biting off a lot more than they can chew. Though I will say it was a cosplay build, so already working with those kind of disadvantages or advantages. Some people, really do prefer the cosplay builds. It's aesthetically pleasing, it's like a mental plus. But, it's not fashion, it doesn't always make the man. Let's go as far as in headpiece, right? There's only more, this you can always go with the more optimal option with a headpiece that gives you some level of boost that isn't poise related directly. You know what I mean? So already you're putting yourself at a disadvantage to some degree. So yeah, experiment, try different things. Don't kind of pigeonhole yourself into one thing because that's what you want to do. If you're trying to succeed in certain kind of situations like challenging invasions. Oh, he got away from me. Dishonest. Dishonest. I was this close, and I wasn't even gunning for the host because I already seen them walking slowly through the fog. So I was at least able to kind of clip the sun, bro. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. What matters is winning. Oh my goodness. Some of these invasions today have been pretty freaking crazy. Chaotic in, I would say, a good way. The best way, in my opinion. Oh, man. Kind of like Fallout Season 2. You see the segue? You see that segue? Yeah. Better watch out. Transition. Star wiping. Oh, man. Yeah, but so far everything that I've seen is awesome. The reveal of the Deathclaw was very, very well received. I say they did it justice. Uh, Mage is the name of the host, so judging by that name, definitely rocking a magic build of some kind. Ooh, boy, I can see you from over here, What do you think is gonna? I used to use that. third man has made his appearance, I see. Hmm. Yeah, no. I don't like you, Dragon, and you don't like me. But we gotta work here together. So, how about it, buddy? Oh, come on. You guys are cowards? No. Don't tell me you guys are a couple of chickens. Okay, they're just afraid of the dragon. Understandable. I'm afraid of the dragon too. But he's my friend. At least we have an unspoken agreement. Jesus. Oh, I was at least trying to take one of them with me. Oh yeah, you earned that little dance. Yeah, do your little jig, guys. I don't care. I will return and get my revenge on you, mage. Mark my words. I don't know I've said that multiple times today, but dang. Oh man. It's one thing to try to get a victory, but it's another thing to try to get a victory against a bunch of cheeseheads like that. Holy moly. Like, what kind of gank squad garbage is that? Come on. Once I saw the third guy come out with that moon veil, I knew I was cooked. I was not. I should have prepared for that as an option, as a possibility, but I didn't. I was very. I was actually caught quite off guard. So, on me, for sure, for sure. Ah, man. But we will do better next time. We'll be doing better. Holy moly. Hey, a Lingrave invasion. Rare. Ratanus Tarnished. Okay. Fight Club vibes. Usually a Lingrave area. Strong Fight Club vibes. Full heal, huh? Okay. You got some talent there, boy. Just not capitalizing on it properly. I just feel like there's something not completely there. Just a lot of poking. Like I said, potential, but lacking a certain something. You might still win. You still cheese this W. Oh ho 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 ho. Dishonest heal. Really? And that was still not enough to take you down. Interesting. I'm tapped out. Oh, that was so fucking close. Yeah, you do your little dance. You earned that W. I'll tell you that. I was this close to getting you, but buddy, really, really close. No, 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 buddy. You have yourself fairly mistaken. But hey, it makes you feel so much better. I will return, and we will have another back and forth. Uh, he had to really pull out a lot of stops there, and the fact that he went for the double heal at some point, ah, that L doesn't hurt as much as the other ones have. Jeez, though, the try hard energy, the sweat, I could feel the heart palpitations through the screen. My goodness, like I said, strong Fight Club vibes. Whenever it's a Limgrave invasion, it's always a strong Fight Club vibe coming from there. If you're driving, you should be focusing on your driving, not be watching my invasion. But hey, you do you, buddy. Be safe, okay? Don't get pulled over. We're doing so well. We were doing so well. I was gonna get that W. And then I just couldn't get that W. Oof. Okay, okay. Interesting invasion area so far. What I want to know is my opponent's location. I'm trying to capitalize on this whole thing. Target acquired. 50% of it. Bye, buddy. I like the build, though it just didn't work out for you, that's all. Interesting stuff. Why are you so far away from your team? I smell an ambush. Am I correct? I don't know. Oh, I see something. Oh. You're red. What are you doing fraternizing with the enemy?
Hey!
No. Dishonest red. Pick up your sword. Show me your worth, damn it. I'm not here to make friends. Indeed. Indeed. I am the party pooper. I didn't take the name party pooper because it was already taken, unfortunately. So I went with the Elden Bully. Jeez. That was interesting. It's not every day that you run into a red who's trying to be friendly with somebody else, but I like to set an example. Don't fraternize with the enemy. Take him down like this. That was a really that was a bad situation all around. Oh, it kind of make me. It makes me feel just a little bad, just a little bit. You know what I mean? To be honest, to be honest. Still makes me laugh though. Okay, we gotta defeat Gary. Let's torture Gary. Where are you gonna go? Where are you running? Roll, Gary! Roll! I'm evil! Evil! Oh, that's so freaking funny! Man, literally the most helpless of situations a host can find himself in. And it's like outclassed in every single measure in that situation. I really do feel for him. Oh man, you could tell he probably broke his controller in frustration after that interaction. Let's hope it was a younger fellow. They usually can take it on the chin. Older heads usually tend to take things a little bit more personally. Maybe I'm just projecting. Oh my goodness. All I can say is, you know, it was a tight spot, and he at least made an effort to combat me. He could have fog walled me, at least attempted to some degree, but he didn't. He stood his ground, and I commend him for that. If I could at least tip my hat to the host, I think something has been achieved. Well, at least something. Painfully optimistic sometimes. Kind of make myself throw up in my mouth. Jesus. I gotta get good at my parkour skills, man. I really do wonder. Oh. You're naked, man. Hey, you're naked. You're naked.
Hey!
Oh, hell, naked lady. Here, since we're being friendly, how about I'll drop you some candy. Oh, thank you for the runes. Ah, see, we're being friendly here. Here, let me drop you something else. Since we're being really friendly here, right? Go ahead, help yourself. Oh, so you're not being naked anymore? We're putting our clothes on? You don't want the sword? Alright, screw it. I'll take it. Oh, you got Endure on you? Ooh, fancy. GG's. GG's, naked lady. Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that last invasion. That was something. Whew. Wow, time flew by. What do you know? We're already reached the 2-hour mark. I had no idea how fast the time was flying by. But with that being said, I think that's good for today. Be packing it up more or less. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll be back with everybody very soon. Y'all take care. I love you
Hey!
guys. And you guys have a good one. So long.